Okay guys, welcome back to another game. I'm playing Ruby Amber characters. I'm going to get rid of the two Lady Tremaines and one of my docks. We drew into another dock in a Maleficent. Overall, this starting hand is not terrible. We're going to ink a dock. We're going to play a Minnie Mouse and pass the turn. And our opponent, who doesn't have a name, Pixelborn 5D36, inks a Bayou. So I already don't really know what his deck is, inking a Bayou. And then he played a Robin Hood. Okay, I draw Tooth and Nails. I quest with a Mini. I ink the Maleficent, which I probably should have done the first turn, and I will play a Simba without Bodyguard. And then I'll pass the turn. Opponent inks Robin Hood and plays Cinderella. Okay, he's some sort of Steelsong. We're going to Teeth and Ambitions here. We're either going to pick the Cinderella or the Robin Hood. We're going to go with the Robin Hood because he can shift Robin Hood next turn, and I suspect that he has one. I'd kind of want to kill both if possible, but and maybe I should have. Maybe I should have just played Teeth there. Instead of Mother Gothel. I could have Teeth and Ambition the Cinderella and just drawn 2 cards with my Rapunzel instead of the 3, which was probably the play. This is going to allow him to sing something with Rapunzel if he has it. And spoiler alert, he does. He's just taking his sweet time with what I think is a pretty straightforward play. Yeah, he's going to let the storm rage on. I give a little look of disappointment. He inks the Queen. And plays a Robin Hood. So here we're going to get rid of the Stitch. We're going to play the Rapunzel. We're going to draw 2 cards. We are going to, I believe, kill Cinderella. We're debating Teeth and Nails on the Robin Hood, but at this point, he's so close to being able to just hard cast it. I want the Cinderella gone. Which could be wrong, I don't know. Probably was. Probably a misplay again there. I'm not sure. You know, I can't see his hand. There's also the chance that he doesn't have the Robin Hood. Like, it's not for certain that he has it. But I'm actually not too worried about Robin Hood at this point. All right, we draw Prince Eric. But we're going to actually attack into the Robin Hood. Draw 3 more cards. And play a Stitch. Now here he probably has a Whole New World, but it doesn't really make sense for him to use it. I mean, it's an even trade. My board is better. He's exerting his Robin Hood. And with that being said, I still am hoping that he doesn't play it. I had my fingers crossed there. Because I'd rather this game just carry on like it is. Because I'm not afraid of really anything he has to play there. And that's fine. His Robin Hood is now in teeth range. I suspect that we do use teeth. We could play Hydra. And we do play Hydra. And now we are going to teeth. And I think we actually put the damage on Rapunzel. Right? We kill our mini. Okay, we killed our mini. I can see it. I can see it. Because now he can't grab the Rapunzel. He can't... Probably should have kept the mini alive. I'm not sure. It's interesting watching your games back and seeing the lines you took where you possibly made a mistake. Now, had we put that on Rapunzel, we would have lost both Rapunzel and Minnie to Tinkerbell. So I made the right play. We actually let him two. We're so far ahead that we gave him the 2-for-1 here. Which was correct. And he chooses to Whole New World instead of take the 2-for-1. I don't know if that's right. It could be. I mean, I think he should have taken the 2-for-1 and then hard cast Whole New World. Possibly. I mean, he's very far behind. Yeah, so now he plays the Beast. I don't. It's not going to be enough, I don't think. Now he plays Bare Necessities against essentially an all creature deck. I have shown Tooth and Nail, but I have 56 creatures in this deck and 4 Tooth and Nails. So we kill his Tinkerbell and we make it so that his Beast cannot draw. And we Rapunzeled our Rapunzel to draw a whole lot of cards. We could have Rapunzeled our Hydra, and it would have lived, which may or may not have been a better play. At this point, I don't think it matters. We played Simba, so he can't even kill my Rapunzel with his Beast. Now he plays his Rapunzel, draws cards off his Beast, but he's so far behind in tempo. He could strongly consider just conceding and moving on to the next game, because there does not seem to be anything he can do. Grab your swords does nothing here, and he's still playing out the turn though. I guess he has other plans. Yeah, this is kind of obnoxious. Like, what are you hoping for? Oh. All right. He killed my Minnie Mouse. Congratulations. And now we're just waiting for the game to end. Okay, he gives the concede. I guess he learned how to do basic math at some point during that game. All right, so we're moving on to our second game here. And we're going to get rid of Mufasa, Maui, Prince Eric, Simba, and I believe another Maui. I think we keep Maui and Mother Gothel here. And our draw here is not terrible. I believe I get rid of a Minnie Mouse and play Simba. I could have gotten rid of Stitch Surfer. I think that was probably a better ink choice there. Because I don't think there's any way I play that before he uses a whole new world. In the end, I don't think it really matters because I'm probably gonna ink one or both of those minis anyway. Alright, Stitch is dead. And that is too bad. And he plays a second Cinderella. We ink the Stitch. We're going to play a Simba. And we're going to pass the turn. And now, I remember this actually because it was mildly infuriating. He's going to Bare Necessities me. I have 4 targets in a 60-card deck. He should be inking that every time. But this time he happens to get one of my 4 copies of Teeth Inhibitions. So, fair play to him. He's going to ink Cinderella. He's going to play an Ariel. And he is going to pick a Strength of a Raging Fire with Ariel. Now here, he should have sung that and killed Simba, and he didn't. So that's a pretty big mistake on his part. But it's already shaping up to be a better game. I'm not sure why he didn't kill Simba. I don't know what he's saving it for. And then he attacks with... Well, he's going to lose that other Cinderella anyway. We don't play Gothel there because... Why? He could sing a Grab Your Swords and 2 for 1 my Gothel and my Simba, which in my head at the time I thought if he's attacking with Cinderella there and not killing Simba, he's assuming I'm going to kill a Cinderella, put a damage on the Simba, and put it into grab range. So I strongly feel he has a Grab Your Swords. Okay, so we draw Teeth here. We're going to get rid of Gothel. We're going to play Prince Eric. And we're going to pass the turn. We could have teethed and killed his Ariel. And we maybe probably should have. But now he goes ahead and he plays Robin Hood. So I think we're just going to kill Robin Hood here. But we also could have just played Maui. I don't like playing Maui into nothing, but without a rush target. But I think actually there I should have played Maui and held on to the Teeth. So I think that was a mistake. I'm almost sure that was a mistake. Alright, so he inks Robin Hood, which makes me think he is going to be playing a whole new world. And that's what he does. And I wish I had a Maui. But he could have drawn a Zeus in there. I don't know. Yes. Yes, I really wish. I really wish I had that Maui. So I didn't play this one perfectly. Alright, I'm going to drop the Stitch, pass the turn. And, yeah, there's the Zeus. There goes Stitch. I don't love Stitch in this deck. It dies to Madame Medusa, and it dies to Zeus, and it dies to Maui. It almost seems to always die. And now I am super far behind. And this game at this point seems like it's going to be very hard to win. We did pull a Maui off the top, which I'll take. And we're going to bodyguard a Simba. So he can trade his aerial with Maui if he wants, depending on what's in his hand. I don't know. All right, so he plays a Robin Hood. He plays a Bayou. There's that Bayou again. I think this person should take Bayou out of his deck. As much as I like the card. All right, now he plays an aerial. He gets a storm. And I think my odds at this point are slim to none. He quests, I probably would have killed the Simba there to save his aerial. That's not what he did. So, I don't know. So that was definitely another mistake on his part. I think killing the Simba was for sure the play. We're going to draw 3. And now I don't remember what I do. I get rid of the Stitch. And I play a Simba. And I pass the turn. Still doesn't look great for me. It's an uphill battle for sure, but Rapunzel is a good card. Rapunzel is a very good card. I do recall he takes his time quite often. All right, so he does have the Robin Hood. Simba's dead. He follows up the Robin Hood with another quest from Cinderella. So my thought here now is I can play Maui and I can kill the Cinderella with Gothel and Maui. Alright, he just got rid of another whole new world, which makes me think he has one in his hand. And he attacks with the aerial, and I top deck pretty hard. I don't play Maui. I'm going to Gothel his aerial, I'm pretty sure. I guess I'm taking my time now. So yeah, we're going to Teeth, Simba. which we probably should have attacked with Simba first, done the teeth on Rapunzel, and then he wouldn't have drawn a card. So now I misplayed. A lot of misplays here. And that card could matter. But we are back in this game. And we ink the Mufasa, because if we draw another inkable card next turn, we can play Mufasa and Maui. Kill the Bayou. Or he follows up with a Cinderella. And an Ariel. Getting a whole new world. So maybe he didn't have one before, or maybe that was the only card to take. He's going to kill the Gothel, I suppose. And now he's going to pass turn. So we're hoping to draw an inkable. We do. We toss the Simba. We play the Maui. We kill the Bayou. And he should have had one of his characters on that Bayou with that extra ink that he had there. And this is like a high level game. I'm right on the cusp of top 25. So people aren't playing perfect, and there's just a lot of your opponent's generally giving you a lot of opportunities to win games that maybe you shouldn't. Like, I have no business winning this game. I don't know if I do or not, but if I do win this game, I had no business doing it. I should not win this game. But he's given me many chances to stay in it, and I drew that Lady Tremaine right on time. So a top deck combined with his mistakes have made this game that really should have been unwinnable winnable. So we're going Mufasa into Cinderella, and we're going to cross our fingers that we get like Maleficent or Lady Tremaine, or one of our good cards. So we got a Stitch, and our Stitch drew into a Tremaine. And again, this shouldn't be a game at this point. I should have lost this game a while ago. But here I am. We know one of his cards is a whole new world. But I think he went from a game he should win 99.9% of the time to a tragic loss. So now he has to hardcast a whole new world. And there's nothing for him to draw that gets him out of this. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We have 10 ink on the board. And yeah, the game's over. So there it is. Never give up. Never surrender. Adios.